Greeting interwebs, this is Jackie K and welcome for another set of Pokemon battles. Today I am revisiting Pokemon Showdown at long last, and I'm trying out an RU team to go along with it. They're rarely used for those of you who are less familiar with the tiers. Story of this team, I wanted to use an Emolga, because I actually like Emolga quite a bit. At least design-wise. Yeah, it's the electric rodent of the 5th generation, but it seems pretty cool. And there's just something inside me that always wanted a electric flying type that wasn't Zapdos, and then we got it. Also that same generation, we got an electric Pokemon that has Levitate, so they kind of cancelled out the need for an electric flying type, but Emolga's still cool, so I decided to try to build a team around it. And what a weird team I got from that. Funniest thing is, I think I actually did bring back Yen from Pokemon. You know, the Battle Spot Lives, the Y5 battles. This is the same exact Yen set. Overall, a little weird there, and I got Flareon too, but let's go over the Pokemon while I'm talking about it. Now, the thing appealing about Emolga is that it's a fast Pokemon already, and it has access to Electro Ball. For this generation introducing Nuzzle, I decided to try that out for Thunder Wave to see if I could take advantage of doing a little bit of damage and still keeping my Thunder Wave Electro Ball strategy. I gave it Air Slash for the stab. I'm tempted to give it Aerobics, but then I realized Aerobics was a physical move, so that wouldn't have been too good, and Hidden Power Fighting is mostly to cover the possibility of Ice types. Because I either want to cover that Ice weakness I have or the Rock weakness. One of the two. My Motor Drive ability actually takes care of the the electric weakness that Flying has, canceling out the resistance that Electric has. So I'm surprised I haven't seen more Emolgas, if only for that Motor Drive. Focus Sash I felt was a good item before, but if I find from these battles that Gonzalez here is actually able to take hits without being one-shotted, I might replace that Focus Sash with something else. It just seemed like the only option for Battle Spot. But then again, Battle Spot is a completely different game from NU. Well, with what Pokemon will work out. Here's my first time using this Pokemon, I still can't even pronounce his name. It's an incredible physical wall, as you can see, so I decided to just get started for the heck of it. I'm not sure any of his other abilities really would work. Maybe Ice Body if I had a Hail team, but give a Rocky Helmet since a lot of physical moves are direct moves anyways. And this guy is basically my wall, because I know I need a rapid spinning wall. Because otherwise Stealth Rocks are going to do a huge number to Gonzalez. I know an Ice type's not the best thing to counter Stealth Rocks with, but considering its bulkiness and the access to recover, man, why does this thing have access to recover? I'm not too worried about that. And this was supposed to be my special wall, but then I noticed how good his special attack was, so I kind of made it like my bulky special attack, but sadly it's like, besides Yen, it's my only special wall. And even decided to give it the Assault Vest. It's got Draco Meteor, Sledge Wave. Kind of a little iffy between power or likeliness to poison, and I decided to go for power. Focus Blast to take care of the ice types. And Scald. Don't ask me why I didn't go for Hydro Pump. You know why I feel icky with inaccurate moves. Besides, that Scald might come in handy with its burn side effect. Speaking of water, I brought in Poliwrath because making the first 3 Pokemon, I realized I really need some physical attackers. Otherwise, a good physical wall would pretty much wall my team. Got them. It's a little weird because I decided to make it a fast sweeper when Poliwrath's not that fast to begin with, but I mean, that's the best use for Waterfall. Earthquake and Rock Slide to cover my weaknesses. and Circle Throw. It was tough deciding between having one of these coverage moves or Brick Break, but I decided to go with the Circle Throw, and Water Absorb is pretty much the best thing I can bring. Yen shouldn't need any introductions, have been following me for a while, but just in case. First, it actually has Synchronize. It actually has an ability that useful. I mean, Forewarn, I guess, has useful situations, but if my Musharna has Synchronize, I would use it. And then we have the Lumberry, because I know I get paralyzed a lot, or other status conditions that kind of ruin my Calm Mind Store power tactic, so that's why I have the Lumberry. And finally, we have Flareon, because I kind of like Flareon, and the team needs another physical attacker. But instead of going for Guts, I decided to go for Flash Fire. It probably would have been wise to get rid of Quick Attack for return and just focus on speed, but I kind of wanted to have at least one priority move on this team. Well, that took a bit longer than I expected, but with all that out of the way, let's go find ourselves a battle with this new team. Super Flying Thunder Squirrels. Some of those words may be backwards, and yes, I really did name it that. So I found the first battle here, and this guy looks a bit familiar. I guess now it's a good time to let me pick out my lead before my opponent gets impatient. Then we'll try to talk. A lot of flying types. I think this might be Gonzalez moment to shine. Even if it might not be the best idea to send it out right away. Well, it's dragon flying. I'm still tempted to try this. Let's nuzzle it and then... Well, ground types are a bit more of a problem than I thought they would be. It's ground electric, so I can't even send... My team doesn't have anything for electric types. I did one test battle to see if I just make sure I cover my weaknesses, and we didn't even have that. So we got the rock, so now I gotta get my... I'll go in here sometime soon. In the meantime, I'm just gonna Sludge Wave until I take this thing out. Because if I can take out the one with the Stealth Rocks, that will definitely be my advantage. I can just do one Rapid Spin and not have to worry about it anymore. Well, that did practically nothing. I forgot that I'm kind of weak. And I forget that I have Scald! Jeez, I have a water move just to counter the poison types and I'm not even using it. Wow. 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 I'm sorry, I've just never faced Stunfix before. Definitely not competitively, and I kind of just completely forgot about it. I was kind of hoping I could at least get to burn, considering the situation I put myself in. It's still... I still have my special wall out, so... Oh, really? I forget Dewgong even has Fake Out. Doesn't matter, I was paralyzed, I wasn't doing anything that turn anyways. But I'm gonna stay in, try to get a Focus Blast. I think this is my biggest problem. I'm always just leaving this thing in and pretty much sacrificing it to whatever cripples it. Well, at least it's poisoned. I'm afraid it's gonna have to Ice Charge, otherwise I would send Emolga in. Actually, would now be a good time to, like... Yeah, I'm gonna just try to get rid of these rocks while they're still around. Because I don't think this Dewgong can do anything to me. If it wants to stay in and sacrifice itself, fine, I get rid of the rocks. Otherwise, I feel like I can handle anything this thing can do. Definitely don't believe this thing can learn Focus Blast. Oh, it can rest though. It can rest. Forgot about that. Dang it. And it can rest, so that kind of cancels out my Toxic too. So... knowing this thing, it probably has a Sleep Talk. My best bet is to bring in Poliwrath. Or I could just do a double switch. Was he really expecting me to stay in, considering these things? I mean, this looks bad, but I'm tempted to just try a Rock Slide and See how it goes. Will Polyref really help me with anything else? No, it doesn't really help me with anything else on his team. Now he's doing double switching again, so I'll just go for my Rock Slide. He can't do anything. Heck, this is crazy, but I'll go for the Earthquake in case he sends out the Misfits, just like that! Wow! I do not think I could have predicted it like that, but I did! Holy cow. That move probably really took my opponent off guard. What the heck is my Poliwrath? What? I'm wondering that too. But it seems to be working. We got Staravia here. Sending it out like that, it probably outspeeds, but this guy is pretty much my physical wall. I'm afraid he'll bring in Dewgong though if I bring this thing back in. Well, I don't want to lose my Poliwrath this early on. I can use it later, so it'll be worth staying here. I basically can just Rocky Helmet and recover all day, if I have to. Man, that recover really makes it worthwhile. And I've seen enough videos to know that most people assume and will carry recover on this thing. I'm tempted to just stay in and try to finish it off with my Frost Blast before it wakes up. Is that a good idea though? It'd be safer to... I'm not gonna be that fool. You wouldn't bring it in if you didn't think you'd be able to do anything. Considering what's left, I think the Rock Slide is the better play. If it wants to swap out, fine. Yeah, just like that. Get a free Rock Slide up. And I don't think my Poliwrath can outspeed an Altaria though. And I feel like I'm going back. Well, it's a special attacker. Maybe this is the perfect opportunity to have Yin in action, though that my Anna is kind of just keeping me from really doing much with Yin. Back to the wall! Oh, I see. It was like Heal Bell, then... Yeah. He'll probably bring... I really don't want him to rest with that Dewgong, so I'm gonna be very risky and predict the switch and go for a double switch myself. I do have the Focus Sash, so if nothing else... That's all I can do. No, he stays in. I'm not even gonna risk the... I pretty much... That was a poor play on my part. Oh, this worked out! I caught the Dewgong anyways. Yeah. I'm gonna just go for the Electro Ball. I got nothing to lose except Fake Out. Dang it. And Taco Jet! Oh, forget it's in that combination. No. But no. This Dewgong is not gonna get a rest off. I don't care what I gotta do to assure it. Probably could just take it out with, like, Flame... Yeah, I probably should have gone for Flame Charge just so I have a better speed boost. Because it sucks I lose the star of my team this early on. But this is what sort of thing you have to prepare for. Even if you build a team around one Pokemon, you can't just assume that they can carry you for the entire team. Because it is just one Pokemon. If it goes down, then the rest of your team is useless without it. Well, that's tough luck on you. Now, can I outspeed a Mighty Anna? Let's just find out instead of thinking for a long time. No, we can't. Oh, I really thought that was the Guts variance. I mean, that works for me, but it's just like, really now? You're really even gonna gamble that? He gambled it, and he lost to gamble, though. I'm probably gonna have to swap out, or face the wrath of Falcon. You're not my physical... You are my physical wall. What am I saying? Ah. I feel like I got played there. Like, he knew I was lower attack and everything. He knew that I had to go for that. Well, I'm gonna predict a crunch. Or it could have hidden power freaking unfair. Jeez, how come that did more than crunch? I guess because it's an incredible physical wall, but it's not really gonna save me special wise. Well played. My biggest hope here is that I can set up with Yin, get rid of the Survivor, because I'm already out of the picture, so only thing I would have to worry about is Crunch. But it could still have Crunch. I gotta remember that. But considering it's swapped out like that, I'm assuming it doesn't. Shoot. I don't think this was Yin raised. I think I raised my Yin to have a lot of physical bulk, and this one doesn't. So I want to go for one more Calm Mind, but I don't know if I can survive the Brave Bird. Let's just see how much it does. It does a lot. Definitely, like, I cannot take another hit. I could go for... I can't bring Yin back in, I just gotta leave it in. Hope for the over prediction! Just like that. Cause I could swap out, but there's not really anything I want to save. Still getting taken out, but I think Yin did a good job. Well, it would have been awesome if I went for the Moonlight instead. But hey, I got to take out the Viper, and I'm so gonna go for Flareon, but I just don't know if a quick attack will be enough to take it out. Flareon's strong. This has gotta work. Or it could be over predicting like usual. Now, I don't think it'd be worth sacrificing it quite. Yeah, but my Poliwrath is not. If I get my Poliwrath, if I can somehow get Rock Slide, that would be good, but I'm just gonna go for Flame Charge. Hope that I get enough speed to outspeed. Survive the Draco Meteor like a boss. Yeah, why not go for Flame Charge again? Swaps out, I get another speed boost. Stays in, I get another speed boost, and I'm pretty sure Draco Meteor cannot take me out. Or I can go for the Haze. So much for that. Draco Meteor and Haze, that's a nice combination. But I can take. If I go for Flame Bliss, I might not be able to take that Draco Meteor, so I'm gonna go for Flame Charge again. That's probably not gonna give me enough speed to outspeed. And I'm gonna need my Flareon for the Staravia. I just gotta hope this is enough. Dang, even without credit it wasn't enough, so I'm a fool. But that worked out because I went for the Haze anyways, just probably to get rid of my speed boost. So now I can definitely take it out with Quick Attack. I feel a little bad because that 2 Quick Attacks might not have been enough. And these things happen. It's beyond my control. But man, this is actually a pretty close match, even though it's 3-1. This guy's almost dead. This guy cannot really take anything that Staravia can do. I want to go for... It's not over yet, even though my opponent's in a good game, because I do not know if I can take that out for quick attack. Yeah, it outspeeds. That happens. Oh, but if I send in you, it's going to have to take recoil damage. And Rocky Helmet damage, and that will take it out. Man, that was a close game. That's all we have for this particular battle. Hope you all enjoyed it. Man, this first one's gonna be a long one. But it did have... I didn't even really stall. It was just that close and good of a battle, I suppose. Hopefully all records well. So check out my channel if you enjoyed this, like the video if you liked the video, and feel free to comment that. And I'll see you all for next one.